Yo, what's up guys? My name's Bobby. I'm going to give you a really quick solo guide for Volcanic Mine. So I'm just going to dive straight into it. I'm not going to do any bullshit. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know. And I'm going to make it a real-time video. There's no edits in this video. This is purely straight up, all in one take. So if you want to get your gear ready whilst I'm doing this introduction, you can follow me along with this run, and I'll walk you through it as we do it. Okay? So, it's very basic information. Volcanic Mine is on Fossil Island. The best way to get here is to use the Fossil Island teleport with the dig site pendant. Go to the mushroom. Go to number 2 option, which takes you here. Run past the birdhouses up to the bank chest, which is here. Use your bank, get your inventory. The gear that you want to prioritize is mining gear, so full prospector. If you don't have that, the next best thing you can get for this place is prayer. We're going to be praying range throughout the whole instance almost. So mining XP bonus is a priority, prayer bonus is the second priority, and if you don't have either of them, then you want to go for weight reducing gear. Your inventory should be as follows. This is what I use. Okay, you can use whatever you want. Some crazy people even use Saradomic brews here. If you're a main and you've got the Grand Exchange and you want to waste all of your money, that's fine. I'm an Iron Man. I've got a lot of monks, I had a lot of monks and a lot of Karambwans before I started doing Volcanic Mine. But it's spare food. You can fish these so quickly it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I'm going off point. I use 1 anglerfish because I'm extra as fuck. Then I have 10 monkfish, 5 Karambwans for tick eating, maximising efficiency, as you'll see when we go down. I've got a prayer potion. I use 1 dose. 1 dose, not bad. We've got Volcanic Mine teleports, which you can buy from Petrified Pete for 200 points each. We've got a home teleport in the rune pouch. We've got Numalite because you need 30 Numalite to start the game. You also need 150 Numalite to retrieve your gear if you die. Okay, so you want to get, if you're starting out and you're learning, you want to get like 500, and you'll get Numalite inside here. You won't get a lot, and it is random, but it will pretty much just make what you spend back a little bit extra, unless you're dying all the time. But you won't after you watch my guide. Other than that, I've got my rune pickaxe. You don't equip it because you can get a weapon that gives you prayer bonus, so just shove that in your inventory. Right, enough talking, let's go. So this is the top layer of Volcanic Mine. This is basically the lobby. You've got 2 ways down. You've got the west staircase and you've got the east staircase. For solos, we're always going to be using the east staircase. There's a 30-second timer before the game starts. So just chilling here. And climb down the stairs. So in solos guys, if you're following along with the video, you want to go run north, pick up this large rock here. You want to move north, click your little water can here that you've got in your inventory now to make a platform. If a lava beast spawns, you want to protect from range. This vent here, which I've marked as C, is the C vent. If you check the C vent, it will show you the percentage of pressure in the C chamber. This is the B vent. If you check the B vent, it will show you the percent of pressure in the B chamber. This is the B chamber. If the pressure is below 50, you want to pick up a rock and place it on top. The pressure will now rise up. This over here is the C chamber. So we're going to face the way we want to make a platform. We're going to spam click this watering can. That's going to build our bridge. I'm going to pick up the rock and we're going to place it over the chamber so the pressure will rise up. Once we've fixed both those chambers and stabilised the mine, we need to run all the way south to the giant boulder. Make one platform out from here, identifiable by this diagonal line on the edge. That's where you want to be making your one platform out. Okay, that is the first phase of Volcanic Mine. I'm just going to very briefly recap what we did. We came down the stairs, we moved north to where the C and the B vent is. We checked those vents to show us what percentage the B and C chambers are at. If the percentage is below 50, you need to plug the vent by placing a rock on top of it. The rocks can be found at the side of the chambers. If the percentage is above 50, you need to mine the rock off the chamber by clicking the boulder on top of it. It is that simple. The percentage here, if it's red, it will greatly affect the whole mine stability. If it's yellow, it'll affect it slightly. If it's green, it's gonna go up in stability. If the main mine stability reaches 0 or is decreasing rapidly, then the whole mine will explode and you'll die, basically. And that's why we need to stabilise the mine. Now I can hear you all asking me, what about A? What about A? It's over here. Because there's 3 chambers, you can keep the stability with just 2. It's that simple. You don't need to do A. When you're soloing, you don't need to do it. Even in duos, you don't need to do it. In trios, you might want to do it, but you still don't need to. It just adds stability. It doesn't, it's not detrimental to the game. So don't worry about A. Now, onto this boulder. The whole point of this minigame is to firstly stabilise the mine so that you can mine this boulder. When you mine this boulder, you get fragments. These fragments come in all different shapes and sizes, and depending on the rarity of the fragment, depends on how many points you get. It's complete RNG. There's nothing you can do to get more rune fragments than gold fragments. You just mine the boulder. When the boulder cracks, perfect timing, you want to follow it down and make a path for yourself. As you can see, I've marked them all. Right, at 5 minutes, this whole, all the checks that we did, all the percentages, everything that we fixed is going to really conveniently reset for us. So all we need to do is exactly what we did at the start of the instance. Run up north, check C. C is at 64% and it's blocked. That is not good, because the pressure is going to go up and it's already high. Check B. B is at 44% and it's blocked. That's good, because it's lower than 50% and it's going to go up. So all we need to do here is unblock C. So just as we did before, go over to C. To unblock it, you just click it. This will mine it off. And you go back to your boulder. That is it. So, as I was saying, the fragments that you get from mining the boulder gives you points. The more points you get, the bigger the XP drop you get at the end. So the priority is to mine this boulder as long as you possibly can. The only time you're going to leave this boulder is to fix the vents. You only need to fix the vents twice, so once at the beginning and once at 5 minutes. If you're doing this with me, guys, whilst we're in these semi-AFK points, you want to be marking all of these tiles, because if I do decide to do a more in-depth guide, I will go through all of the techniques to make sure you're getting the best out of your VM runs. I just wanted to make this play-along guide so that you can successfully start doing VM. The boulder is mined. I'm going to move down. We're going to eat whilst we move. I'm going to mark these tiles as well and continue mining. So when you're doing a solo, you're probably going to get to here. You should be getting to the middle. Right, this is the third phase of the boulder. There is only one more phase. Once that phase is completed, you'll mine the boulder until it cracks. If you crack the boulder, you'll get an additional 100 points, which is really nice. If you've got a really good team of duos or a really nice team of 3, you will be cracking the boulder every single time. One solos, you can do it if you don't need to fix any vents. So if you do a check and the vents are fine, get on the boulder. If you do the reset checks and the vents are fine, get on the boulder. You might have enough time to get down and finish this the whole way through, especially if you've got like a crystal pickaxe. I mean, I'm smashing this thing with a rune pickaxe, so you know I'm pretty proud of my rune pickaxe right now. Boulder's cracked. Mark these tiles, guys, all the way down. So, time remaining is 50 seconds, okay? When it gets to 36 seconds, we need to haul arse out of here. I'm not going to go yet, because look at these points we're getting, yeah? This is the best rock for points. So you really want to prioritise getting to the last rock over anything else. At 36 seconds, we need to get out of here. If you teleport out, you will not get points. If you die, you will not get points. So you have to give yourself enough time to leave. If you want to be, if you really want to be that guy and push it to the very last second, that's fine. But I just ask the question: would you rather get no points and no experience, or get like 50 less experience but like an 8k XP drop for actually escaping alive? Yeah, you get your answer really, don't you? And that is it, guys. So we got 10k XP in 10 minutes, so that's 60k XP an hour, and we're doing solos, and solos is the worst XP rate, at least with a rune pickaxe anyway. So I hope that guide was helpful. I hope it makes sense. I hope if you followed along with it, you successfully made it out. It wasn't the best XP rates and it wasn't the best points, but we're alive and it's better XP than Motherlode Mine. I'm going to make a duo and a trio guide as well, and you're going to see how efficient we can be when we're not explaining the basics, and we're just playing the game. You also do 50% less work when you're doing duos because you split the role with your partner, so you get more points. It's a faster run because there's 2 of you hitting the boulder instead of 1, and it's all around better. I think I would say that duos and trios is the way you want to go. You don't really want to be doing solos, but like I said, solos is still good XP. It bridges the gap between Motherlode Mine and Granite 3-ticking, and I know a lot of people can only stand Granite 3-tick for maybe about half an hour to an hour before they get sweaty. So this is nice. I've met so many people doing Volcanic Mine, and I've trained a lot of people up as well, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this video, to be honest, because people have requested it. It might not be the best guide out there, but I wanted it to be straightforward and play along, so hopefully it helped you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.